Hi guys, it's me, Nastazsa.
Hi guys, it's Drew.
If you've been subscribed to my channel, then you already saw about a month ago we did one of these DIY room decor collabs. Last time we did marble. This time we're doing more like DIY trendy
stuff that maybe you've seen like spins off of like Pinterest or Tumblr or just anywhere that we put our sort of own take on and our own vibe to it to fit our design aesthetic, I guess.
Yeah, and it looks really good. We hope you like it. We each did 4 different room decor items on each of our channels. So when you're done watching this video, head on over to Drew's channel and subscribe to him and give us a thumbs up if you guys want to see more videos like this, because we can do some more DIY room decor collabs. Yeah. And I think that's everything.
Yeah, let's get into it.
For the first DIY, we're going to be making this a minimal clock, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. So for this, you're going to need a wooden clock. I'll link all the supplies down below. Some painter's tape, some black paint and regular paint, a foam brush, and a pen and a smaller brush. So start with your painter's tape. This is actually Drew, he's helping, just so we could save time because we were running out of daylight. But you're gonna take your painter's tape and you're gonna make a straight line completely across. But you're gonna make sure you want to leave out the little center piece for the little clock part here. And then for the next step, I would recommend taking a bowl. Like I said, we were just pressed for time, so Drew is helping me just freehand a little circle. So you're basically going to do a half circle, leaving a little bit of the edge. I just think that this adds like a little extra touch to the clock that makes it look so much more expensive. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but you will see when it's all finished, it looks so much better. So we are going to start by taking the smaller paintbrush, and what I'm doing is just using the paint color that I chose, and I'm going along the edge just so we're keeping that little border that we've got going on there. And yeah, you're gonna do that all around, and then you're gonna take the foam brush and just fill in with the rest of the paint in the bigger portion that you want to cover with the paint on the clock. After that, we are then going to take our black paint and you're gonna paint the little hands of the clock. Now, you wanna be careful with this and just go slowly, and you're also probably going to need about 2 coats of this black paint because we are painting metal, so the paint doesn't stick as well as it would to the wood. So just go ahead and paint all the hands black, and this is just going to make it stand out. After the clock is dry, you want to remove the painter's tape nice and slowly and then stick on your hands, and I just like straighten them because I'm not going to really use this as a clock. It's more of a decor piece, but that is what it looks like when we're all finished. DIY is this cactus picture, and it seriously looks so cool and unique in my kitchen. So for this DIY, you're going to need some sand, a cactus, you can also use a succulent, and then the pitcher of your choice. And you're basically gonna begin by pouring the sand into the pitcher. And I just snip the little edge of the sand bag. I find this is a more effective way to do it. That way when you're done, you can just add a piece of tape to the bag and the sand won't spill everywhere. So just add about 2 inches of sand. Now be careful with this cactus plant if you are using one. I just used the plastic that it came in and kind of grabbed it and worked it out of the little pot it came in slowly. After that, you are going to just kind of like drop it in, and this part takes a little bit of time, and just be really careful if you're using a cactus that you do not get poked. After that, you're gonna add some water, and that's what it looks like. This next DIY turned out so well, I absolutely love it. So it's like a DIY faux fur stool with color block legs. I'm using a stool that I picked up from IKEA. It was like $5. Some painter's tape, sandpaper, a piece of faux fur, some black paint, and a pen. And you're gonna begin by placing the top of the stool on top of that piece of faux fur and then just tracing along the edge of the stool. And you're just going to trace along the edge of the stool, but make sure when you're cutting it out that you add a little extra like edge to it, because you are going to be gluing it to the back of the stool, so you want to make sure you have a little bit of room there. Next, you're just gonna go in with your hot glue gun and apply a little layer all around the edge of the top of the stool, and then you want to fold over your faux fur trim and just hold it down for a little bit and glue it down. Make sure you're pulling tight at the fabric so there's no loose ends on the other side. So just go around and glue it. After you're done with that, you're going to tape off the legs before we sand them. So I'm just using painter's tape, and I'm using, if you're going to get this same stool, I'm using a 10-inch measurement on each of the legs of the stool. That's where I'm placing this. And then you're gonna take your sandpaper and you're just gonna sand down each and every one of the legs. Make sure you do a good job at this, because if you don't, the paint won't stick to it. After that, you're just gonna go in and add, I added about 2 coats of this black paint to each leg. After you've done that and you've let all of your paint dry, you are going to take off that painter's tape, and it's pretty simple. And then after that, you're all done with your new stool, and I love this. Last but not least, we're going to be making this geometric marble tray, and it's super, super cute. So for this, you're going to need a wooden box, a hot glue gun, some small marble tiles, some paint and some paint foil, some foam brushes, and another brush that I used. So I just went in and painted a layer of the white paint all around, and then I painted the edges with the silver foil. I actually said gold earlier, it's definitely silver. And then I also painted the edges of all of the little marble tiles. Again, I'll have all these supplies linked down below. I added a little bit of hot glue gun on half of the little marble tile, and then I glued one on each and every edge, so all 4 sides of this little tray. And I just think that it looks absolutely so cute with my perfume on it in my room. So those were all the DIYs. Don't forget to check out Drew's channel. Subscribe to both of us if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!